everybody, welcome back to Skill Check. I'm your host today, Garrett, and I'm joined with Colin as usual, and we're going to be going over Black Templars and what they do. First up, we have the Templars vows. Basically an adaptive trait that you select at the start of the first battle round, so after you've seen your opponent's list and everything like that, and even deployment that matters. Lethal hits is one of them you can gain in melee. Models that you have a 6 of Feel No Pain and have a leadership characteristic of 5+. 4 up against psychic attacks and vulnerable save. And your melee weapons gain anti-psychic 4+. And the last one is sustained hits 1. So these are some pretty good options.
I think my favorite is probably Uphold. It's just 6 of Feel No Pain is pretty strong, and in addition, that's revolving around mortals.
It's just generically good.
It is. It's just very good.
Yeah. If you're playing against something like Grey Knights there or something, oh man, does that 4 up invulnerable save and anti-psyker?
Sure. I do like that you declare it at the beginning of the first battle round.
Yeah. Sustained hits are never bad, but they're not unless you're going for a pure output, probably like on like a massive horde or something. I would do it against a giant horde army or something if I'm rocking a full melee thing, but again, they're all situational. I think all but lethal hits is interesting to me. I think lethal hits is very underwhelming.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of tanks and stuff in the game right now, but I just feel like the other ones just have so much more flavor to them.
I just feel like melee as a whole is just weaker right now, so the two that are melee based are looking weaker.
Yeah. So. Fair enough. Okay, let's move on to the stratagems. Fervent Acclamation. In your command phase, select one Adeptus Astartes character. Select a Templar vow that is not active for your army until the next command phase. While that character is leading a unit, models that unit benefit from that vow. So this is very handy to pick between those vows you really want multiple of, in case you really need that Feel No Pain, but one unit can really benefit from anti-psyker. No Escape. Your opponent's movement phase, when enemy excluding vehicles and monsters selected to fall back. Roll 1d6, roll 1d6, adding 1 to the result if they accept any challenge, no matter the odds vow is active for your army. On a 4+, the enemy unit cannot fall back and remain stationary. That is hugely good. Which one is the no fall, no matter the odds vow?
That is
accept
no
any
matter
challenge.
the odds. Accept any challenges, sustained hits.
Sustained hits? Okay, so not bad. I'm all about it. And you can combo these two together, I assume. Does it say active for your army? For your army, so you do have to have it as your army-wide trait. You can't have it active for this unit. And you get the +1, so interesting. Okay, what's the next one? It is Devout Push. Your opponent's shooting phase just after an enemy unit has shot. You make a normal move up to D6. A lot of people have these. If they have a Psyker, you automatically move 6 inches. Not bad. Not terrible.
Yeah, not bad.
Armor Contempt, staple of Space Marines. Fantastic. Everybody loves this. Crusader's Wrath, fight phase. One unit from your army is selected to fight this phase. Until the end of the phase, each time a model in that unit makes a melee attack and improves the armor penetration character by 1. So if not that unclean, you get +1 strength as well. I believe that's the lethal hits one. That one's like okay. If you really need that extra AP on a unit of like Crusaders that's big, probably gonna use this. Vicious Riposte. Wait.
Yep.
Is it riposte?
Yep.
I thought there was another way to say that word. Fight phase. When an enemy unit has selected its targets. Till the end of phase, each time a model in this unit is destroyed, the model fights on death on a 4+, adding 1 if you uphold the honor of the Emperor's vow, which I believe is the Feel No Pain.
Yeah, I'll check. Upholding the Emperor is a 6 at Feel No Pain.
Yep, and 5 up leadership. Yep. Which is pretty good. It's like situationally good on the 5 up. Okay. Perdition's Edge. Improve the strength and armor penetration of a melee weapon by 1. Or melee weapons by 1. Okay. If it's suffer not the unclean to live vow, you get +1 attack characteristics to the barely melee weapon as well. So +2 to attack's not bad.
Yep.
Not bad, not bad. Or sorry, not +2 attack. +1 armor pen, strength, and attacks.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't know. I said attacks. The next one is Witch Seeker Bolts. They're basically all just amplifying what your thing already is doing. You haven't noticed? So the one gives an extra feel no pain. While he's leading a unit. And he halves damage. This one is your weapons have precision, anti-stagger 4+, and devastating wounds on your ranged weapons. And if you destroy it, you get reroll hit and wound. Improve the bearer's melee weapon by 1, the attack characteristic. While the bearer is leading a unit, amount of odds, yada yada, you get a 5+ critical hits. So they're basically all just amplifying your trait. So like probably whatever trait you're gonna bring most often, you're probably gonna bring.
Yep.
Yep. The 5 Feel No Pain seems really good.
Yeah, it is. It is really good.
It seems very good. Okay, one of my favorite models of just like all time, Chaplain Grimaldus. I just love this model.
Yeah, he's a pretty good model. I've only seen him like once or twice, but
he was great in the last edition after Assassinate got changed. But we're here to talk 10th edition. Each time when he's leading a unit, each time a model makes a unit makes a melee attack, reroll the hit roll. And then Temple Relics. Using your command phase, select one of these buffs. Band of the Fallen Crusader. You may advance and charge when you fall back, or advance and charge, or fall back and charge. Models in this unit have a 5+ Feel No Pain. Improve the penetration character of melee weapons equipped by models in the unit by 1. These are all great.
They're all great.
They're all great. His melee attacks are still kind of lackluster, as is most Crozius's now. He's 5 attacks. That's relevant. Man, This guy is better than what's his name? The not Sanguinor. What's the guy Astaroth? Yeah, he's the same profile, but just one more attack.
Astaroth flies. Checkmate.
He has run in charge.
Checkmate, I said.
Okay, moving on. He can join Primaris, Sworn Brethren, and Crusaders. Those are the big two. Inferno Squads are like, okay, you don't really want to do that. Assault Interceptors are also good.
I don't know why you would run him in Inferno Squads, but more power to you.
More power to you. Hey, Black Templars, Flamers, they go together. Purge the foe and all that. So this is the Crusader Squad. This is not the Primaris Crusader Squad. So they reroll advanced and charge rolls made for this unit. They have a bunch of options. They have Neophytes that are 2 wounds now. I believe they were only wound 1 when they were not Primaris, so that's interesting. This unit has a lot of things going for it. It's just a good unit.
I don't think I've ever seen a Firstborn Crusader.
Yeah, there used to be superpower. You used to be able to bring Terminators, Scouts, and Marines all in the same unit. That was what made them very powerful back in the day, because you take saves on the Terminators and stuff.
Wild.
And it would let your Scouts get yeah.
40k in the Wild Wild West.
Okay, let's talk about the High Marshal, though, Helbrecht. This guy's cool. I'm shocked he doesn't have the pick 1 of 3 abilities.
I feel like they try to limit that to 1 per army.
This guy has the cool ability that every time he's just in combat, on a 2 to 3, he does D3 mortals. On a 4 to 5, he does 3 flat. And on a 6, he does D3 plus 3. He's just doing mortals.
That's insane.
Yeah, and then he has a 5+ as a critical hit, so exploding 5s or anything that you have access to. Pretty good with that trait. And then he also gives +1 strength to melee weapons.
That's pretty
good.
This is pretty good.
Yeah, he's just very good. He still has his he has ferocity, which used to be a combi melta, which is just a combi weapon now, so it's much worse. But it's still fine. It's still okay. His sword's nothing crazy at first glance, but it's actually really good. He just has some pretty good swings.
It's pretty strong.
Yeah. Yeah. It's much more relevant than you think out of a character, his stature.
I mean, he's only 105 points, too. Like,
yeah, he's pretty... He is a beat stick.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah. And he can join all the same things other than the Inferno Squads.
Haha. Can't join Infernus.
Okay, Primaris Crusader Squad. They do the exact same thing. You'll probably end up bringing these guys a lot just because you want to bring the characters like Grimaldus and stuff. I think these guys have play. I think they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just the damage one really hurts still. I don't know.
They're still but you get like strength 5 because of
Yeah.
Grimaldus or what's it called with like exploding fives and stuff. It's just a bunch
Yeah.
of attacks.
It's just like looking down um the different data cards, and it's just 1 1 1 1 1 1, the occasional 2 and
Yep.
1 1 1 1.
Yep. Yeah, you can bring 20 of these guys. They're pretty good. Oh wait, they also have what's his name in the unit? Oh, they don't have the leader. Okay, so the leader used to be a sword brethren. But I don't see it says Primaris sword brother, but it just says other okay, I guess his stat line is just the rest now. Interesting. Does he still have a different weapon or no? Sword brother. What is he equipped with? Sorry. Sword brother. He has a power sword. Can he take anything else?
That's wild that like they don't.
Yeah, he used to be much better separately. But he's still fine. He's still okay. Just weird. Okay, on to the side. Primaris Sword Brethren. They're 3 wounds, unlike their leader counterpart of the other squad.
Yeah.
And they have mastercrafted power weapons, which I was hoping the other guy would have. These guys are actually insane. You can either do +1 attack or +1 damage to those weapons. And
Yeah,
man, when they're
good.
rocking those, dude, mastercrafted power swords with damage 3, woo! They go to strength 6 when you bring Grimaldus with exploding 5s. You bring the chapter trait for critical hits.
Yeah.
Very good. Very, very, very good, I think.
Those are some sick models too.
They are very cool. I like them a lot. Is this an 11-man unit? Because it says
Can be.
1
Yeah.
Sword Brother Castellan and then 4 to 10 Primaris Sword Brethren. Huh.
Yeah, weird. I wonder if that's a typo. Like, is that in their points cost?
Yeah, I don't-
Sword Brethren? Let me see.
I don't know.
Primor. Oh yeah, they literally listed 11 models, 330 points.
Interesting. They are a little bit expensive, but they're honestly really good at 3 wounds.
They're 150 for 5. I
Well-
mean, they're not hateful.
We'll talk about Chaos Chosen another day and how they're only 230 for 10, but holy.
Yeah,
The Emperor's Champion. This guy is just so sick all the time. Sick model. Good melee. He's not Helbrecht, but I'm sure he's a heck of a lot cheaper. Once per phase with the small is allocated melee attack, change damage to 0. Pretty good.
He's 20 points cheaper than Helbrecht.
Yep. He's like perfectly fine. He has precision baseline on his strikes, so he's really good at putting people down. When he attacks character, he also rerolls the wound, or adds 1 to the wound roll. So he's a character killer. He's strength 8, AP 3, damage 3 on 6 attacks. Precision.
That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't see the
strength.
I just reread through the skillful parry, and that's just insane. It's per phase.
He's really good. It's only melee.
Yeah.
It's only when a melee attack is allocated.
I mean, still, but that's twice in a single
in a battle round. Yep. The Castellan, the first non-Primaris/Primaris guy. Well, as a unit, they get lethal hits. That's pretty good because you don't really want to use the trait for it, and then you can declare a charge in a turn in which you fall back. Not the best. Grimaldus is still better than this guy, heads and shoulders. He's okay. He's probably super cheap. And he joined a whole lot of things, including Assault, Infernus and Sternguard veterans.
Yep.
Weirdly enough.
He is 70 points.
Yep. Probably not bringing him over Grimaldus or
No, probably not.
High Marshal Helbrecht.
This guy is 75.
The generic Marshal, he's a captain. He's just a captain, actually.
Yeah.
I think he has 1 more attack he has with Finest Hour, but don't quote me on that. I actually don't know. He just has more limited war gear. He seems fine. Gladiator, Black Templars, Gladiator answered. The only reason all of these pages are here is because they can take a multi-melta.
Is it really?
That is the only reason all of these pages are here. If you look, they're all the same data sheet. I believe even down to all of the other things, other than they can just I think Sword Brethren take up extra spots. No, literally no different. They can just take a multi-melta for free.
That's crazy.
because the Black Templar upgrade sprue is a multi-melta.
What the heck?
Yeah. So yeah, this is a pretty short one for everybody at home. But yeah, winners here. Look, if you're playing Black Templars, I can't imagine you're not bringing Chaplain Grimaldus. He seems like an
I'm with
auto
on that
include. And then you're bringing Helbrecht. Helbrecht just seems like a massive beat stick.
I don't know. I think
He's
I don't
100
know.
points.
I like the Emperor's champion a lot, just for 20 points cheaper. He does basically the same thing, just not as well.
He doesn't do the free mortals, and he doesn't give +1 strength to his unit though. The +1 strength is why I like him the most. The +1 strength to an entire unit to make him strength 5 instead of 4, huge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, thank you all for joining us. This is a pretty quick episode. Yeah, I like him a lot, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.